Good morning, everyone. My name is Kim Wilkins. I'm teaching today's class. I'm a physical therapist, and we're going to do a more balance and coordination type of course today. So have an object you can hold with two hands, nothing too long. A rolling pin, a kitchen utensil, a cane would work. And we'll just be passing it back and forth between our hands. We might be reaching out with it. So get creative with that. And we will be getting down to the floor at one point, so have your mat available. But we will get started with a warm-up here. I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to do some reaches. We're going to reach up first. Yep. And then reach back. And you can lean, kind of like if you were doing a ski jump. Reach up and back for 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. Try to sit up as tall as you can, because we know when we don't sit up all the way. 6. We can't reach as high. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. And back. Just waking up our joints this morning. And 10. Perfect. All right. You can just let your hands rest on your knees. Next, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Give me 10 big shoulder rolls forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other direction, up and back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together when you bring them back. This is number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. I want you to give me some weight shifts left and right. So we're not going to do the reach over yet, but I just want to get your hips warmed up. Maybe you reach toward the ground with one arm. 1. Just shifting your weight from one side to the other. 2. Feel a good stretch in your groin if your legs are wider. 3. 4. If you can't touch the ground, just go to the inside of your knee. 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 20. Really warm those hips up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, feet can come closer together, maybe about hip distance apart. Hands find your hips, okay, your hip bones. And I want you to tilt your pelvis forward, which you should feel arches your back, and then tilt it backward, which kind of flattens the back, okay? 1, and back. 2. Yep, it's kind of like when we do that seated cat-cow. That's the motion our pelvis goes into automatically. 4. Feel your hip bones come forward and back. 5. Forward. 6. 7. Yep, subtle movement. 8, which we need for sit to stands. 9, bending forward. And 10, keep your hands on Your hips, give me 10 circles to the right. 1. You should feel those sit bones unweight. 2, like you're doing a seated hula hoop. 3, 4, 5. Now we're using all that motion. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reverse directions, big motions, hula hoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Meet me in the middle. We're going to do some arm circles forward, like medium-sized circles, okay? 1, 2, 3, 10 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead, rest those arms. Okay, be at the edge of your chair for me. Let's get a good hamstring stretch in before we start moving. So get one leg out, bend forward at the waist. The goal is not to touch the toes. If you can, great. But if I bend at the waist, not even I can touch my toes. I have to round my back. So I want you to keep that back straight. We're going to hold about 15 seconds each side. If you sit a lot, these get very tight. I'm going to keep them loose. I'd say in the clinic, that's what I'm mostly treating is tight hamstrings. Almost everybody's got them. All right, let's switch sides. Put that other leg out. All right. About 5 more seconds here. Okay. So bring your leg in. We're going to put our feet together and you're going to drop your knees out to the side. So a seated butterfly stretch. So if you can get your feet, the bottoms of your feet to touch, excellent. You don't have to, but you're just going to kind of push your knees apart. Get a nice stretch through here, okay? Seated butterfly. Maybe you have to push into one side. Maybe one side's tighter than the other. Couple more seconds here. All right. Okay, let's do a couple ankle movements. So last move before we start doing some power moves, I want you to do quick toes up, toes down, okay? Ankle pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me some right leg or the leg you started on, left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, left and right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, if you're warmed up, if you want to grab some water, you're welcome to, but we're going to start our power moves. It's going to be power moves with a little extra. So I will turn on some music and we will get going. You don't need your two-handed item yet, probably for the next section. All right, got some winter music here. So, edge of your chair, we'll start with our power posture move, all right? Hands on the knees, coming up into that excellent posture, okay? Come down as far as you can, and up. 1, 2. Really push that chest out, fingers apart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're stopping at 10 and we're going to do 10 more with a plus. 9, 10. So the plus is going to add some coordination. You're going to power up, but you're going to power up into a speed bag. Power up, then speed bag. 2, yeah. Power. 3, power. 4, yep, just a couple quick punches. 5, power up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, feet are still apart. We're gonna do our power weight shift, and then we'll do a power weight shift plus. So the first one's just the normal one. Now you could be here, or you could extend a leg, okay? If you can do both, great. 2, 3, 4, really elongate your body. You have to be at the edge of your chair. 5, 6, big open hand. 7, we're doing 20 of these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, adding the plus part. So, very similar movement. I want you to lean and reach, and then open up, okay? Like twisting and looking behind you as far as you can, okay? Lean and reach, open up. Good, bring that leg in. That's 2. Reach, open. 3, reach, open. 4, reach, get rid of all that stiffness. 5, reach, open. 6, reach. 7, reach. 8, 9, reaching. 10. Should feel pretty good. All right, that was preparing us for our power twist coming up, okay? So the twist 20 times out like the letter T with your arms. You can move that knee a little bit to help you get palm to palm. Open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Okay. Come on back to the center. We're doing our transition step, and then we'll do a plus version. Okay. So hands on your knees or the arms of your chair. Big, tall steps. Together. Tall. That's 2, 3, 4, how high can you get that knee each time? 5, 6, 7, maybe you have the hands on the knees. 8, whatever's comfortable. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, the hands are going to be more active now. Every time your foot hits the ground, we're going to tap, okay? So we're just going to be tapping our knees. It'll look like this, okay? We're going to do them quicker too, all right? So 20 with the taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can use that coordination. 8, 9. If you really want to challenge yourself, you could switch. 11, switch. 12, 13, 14. You're crossing your arms. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Don't worry, I won't make you pat your head and rub your stomach. All right, and now we're gonna hold on to our chairs and we're gonna start with our feet in. I wanna see quick toe taps like this, okay? You're only on your toes and it's like football feet. You're gonna move them out and in, okay? But the whole time you're tapping those toes for 10 reps. There we go. Start tapping. Go out, in, 1, out, in, 2, 3, it's really quick, 4, 5, 6, if it feels silly, it's supposed to, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You should be feeling that in your thighs. All right, good work. Have your two-handed item nearby. We're going to be using it for the next section, okay? All right. We're going to do a couple moves without it, and then we'll grab that item and use it, okay? All right, so the first one, we're going to do 4-part movement. So it's going to be kick left, kick right, reach left. So 4 moves, and that's 1 rep, okay? So we're going to start on the left side. So it's kick left, kick right, reach with your left, reach with your right. That's 1. Kick, kick, reach. 2, kick, kick. 3, kick, kick, reach. 4, 10, reach. 5, kick, kick, reach. 6, kick. 7, kick, kick, reach. 8, kick, reach. 9, last one, kick, kick, reach, reach. Beautiful, good reaches. All right. Now, those of you that have armrests on a chair, it's nice because we're going to do some chair push-ups, okay? So, it looks like this, where you're just coming straight up. You can do it from your seat of your chair. It's just not as big of a height difference. So you might have to lean forward a little bit to get the chair push-up where you're just coming out of the seat of your chair, okay? So go ahead and put your feet underneath you like you would be getting up from the chair. And you're gonna push up. A lot of triceps. So we're not doing a full stand though. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 10 of these and then maybe a partial stand. 6, 7, 8. Good. 9 and 10. Okay. Now, I want you to do the same exercise, but I want you to come forward and balance, and then sit down 10 times, okay? So you have to let go of the chair if you can. This is 1, and back down. It's like holding a squat. 2, use it to get up, and then let go if you can. Yep. 3, so if your weight shift isn't forward enough, you're going to want to sit back in that chair. 4, it's almost harder to stop halfway, I think. 5, 6, 7, pause, almost there. 8, okay, 9, and 10. Okay, back in our seats. Now you need the two-handed item. I got one of my daughter's toys. Kind of like a boom whacker if you've ever seen one of these. Okay? All right. So something, you know what would work well too, 'tis the season, a big roll of wrapping paper. All right. So we're gonna do some upward raises just to get, just to get ourselves warmed up with this really big. And let's go forward. Yeah. Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. You could use a towel and hold it tight if you wanted to. 5. Up. 6. A t-shirt. Up. 7. Up. 8. Good. 9. And 10. Excellent. All right, like you're driving a big school bus or a truck, we're gonna twist like we're turning. How far can you go? 2. Yep. 3. Just take it as far as you can, especially if you've had something done to your shoulder. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. All right. Hold it out in front. Arms just slightly bent. I want your knees to stay forward. I don't want them to turn with this one. I want you to get all the rotation through your upper body. So we're gonna turn as far as we can. Can you put your shoulders off in one direction? Back to center. Turn the other way. 2. Center. 3. There we go. 4. Good. Now we're really using all that rotation through our lower back, thoracic spine. This is 6. 7. Kind of heavier on the shoulders because you got to hold something out in front. 8. 9. And 10. All right. Similar to that first one, instead of up, we're going to go to the right and the left. So this is where that weight shifting comes in. You're going to push left and then push right. All right, 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Keep that big motion. 13, 14. Excellent. 15, 16, 17, 18. Good. I see the leg with some people. 19, 20. Good. All right. So we have, I call them like barrel pushes next, where you're going to create a cylinder in front of you. So there is a lean forward and back component to it, okay? So abs are nice and tight. We're going to lean forward and carve that circle out in front of us and then come back. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. So now I want you to flip your hands, palms up, and you're going to start by carving that barrel from the bottom and then bringing it towards you. 1. Yeah. So up or bottom up. 2. 3. And then you're kind of finishing off with that bicep curl towards you. 4. 5. Now could you do all of these with weights? Sure. It's a lot harder. Light dumbbells could be okay. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right. One hand at the bottom, one hand at the top. Really big, bring your legs in a little more too. Really big kayak paddles. Actually, let's do both hands palms down, because we're gonna do our kayak first. So it's paddle on one side, paddle on the other. Okay? 20 quick ones. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, good, 15, 16, 17, good, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. We're going to do canoe paddles next, so now we're just paddling on the one side. We're going to do 10 quick paddles on the right, 10 quick ones on the left. We're not alternating yet, so get it up high, paddle through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Let your heart rate come down for a little bit here. Okay. So this next one's kind of funny, but we're going to hold it between the tips of our knees here. Maybe have one end like right at the bottom, because we're going to do a hand stack, okay? So you're going to start at the bottom, and I just want to see you alternate the hand stack on top, and how quickly can we alternate our hands on the way down. All right, so I'm going to cross my legs however you want to hold it, but you got to have enough room to do this, okay? So it's one on top of the other. Keep switching. Down. So how quick can you go? I'm not gonna I'm just gonna like go for about a minute here. We're not gonna count reps, but I wanna see that coordination. Can you grip quick? Yeah, on top, 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 hit, top, 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 yeah. And maybe one hand's more coordinated than the other. That's pretty good. You guys are pretty quick. Yep. You got a short stick, it's a little tougher. Good. Couple more. Last time, go all the way up, all the way down. Good. All right. A little fun coordination one. All right. Back in both hands. I want you to set your own height because you're going to be marching to touch the pole every time, okay? So this is that core work. So we're going to do 20 marches. You set the difficulty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe you're down here, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's put the pole off to the side. You're still gonna need it later. Let's just do a quick stretch, okay? I want you to reach down and touch the floor for me. All the way down. Let's rest here for a little bit. Slowly curl back up, one vertebrae at a time. I want you to reach up with both arms. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Kind of pull in the opposite direction here. We're going to be doing our standing section next. Let's grab the other wrist. Pull. Good. And all the way back. Okay. So grab some water. Get ready to do the standing. You're still going to need your pole to do some of these moves, but we're going to be doing a little more balance and coordination next. Right back. Okay. Grab a chair nearby if you need one. You will start with the pole. Back up. Okay. We're going to do our power posture with our poles, okay? So feet about hip distance apart. If you're not standing, you can still do this in your chair. You're going to push forward as you squat and push up as you stand. 1, forward. 2, 3. Maybe you're just doing that partial squat with the chair behind you. 4, if you're not ready to do full stand. 5, maybe you're holding onto the chair. 6, lots of different ways you can do this versus seated. 7, 2 hands. 8, 9, 10. Okay, pole is in one hand. I have to shorten mine or I'll hit my ceiling. So, nice wide stance. We're gonna do our reaches. So the side that you have the pole in is the side you're gonna reach to first. You're gonna switch it, reach to the other side, okay? Here we go. 1, switch. 2, 3, gotta get that pass off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little more challenging to not just look at the screen, but look at in the direction you're pointing. 13, 14. Maybe you want to lift a leg. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Who lifted the leg? Okay, good. That was a little challenging when you were thinking about which hand it has to be in too. Feet still far apart. Pole in one hand. You're going to be passing the pole as you do your trunk rotations, okay? So pivot the foot, switch the pole. 1. Yep. Pivot. 2. Okay. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Keep going. Keep those arms about shoulder height. 11. 12. That foot can pivot. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Oh, give those arms a second. It's kind of hard to do that one slower. You gotta hold your arms up longer. Okay. So, transition step is next. Those of you seated can still lift the leg and step with us. So the transition step is usually here, right? Okay. So we're gonna do both hands on the pole. We're gonna transition step and push up. And then come in, okay? Transition, so side lunge to an overhead press. All right, we're gonna do 20. Here we go. 1. You can kind of do it as you go into it, or you can wait till you get there. 2. 3, keep going. 4, so this is what the seated version looks like. 5, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, I got a fun one next. Okay, so tandem balance. Hopefully you guys can see my feet here. Tandem is one foot in front of the other, so I'm gonna do my left foot. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna have my pole out in front. I'm gonna pass it, open up that arm, pass it back, open up the other arm. Okay, so you're holding your balance while you're passing it back and forth. That's 2, 3. If you can't do tandem, I want you to stagger the feet. 4, so there's some space in between, but you're still one foot ahead of the other. 5, 6, 7, maybe you're holding onto a chair. Opening and closing. 8, modification. 9, 10. Keep that same foot in front, okay? Don't switch your feet yet. I want you to pass your pole, if you're able to, all the way around your body. 2. You can do it behind the back of a chair too. 3. Keeping that balance. Making all those lower leg muscles work to hold your balance. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Now you can switch your foot, okay? So let's put the right foot in front if you are following along with me. Might be different. Try to make your weight equal between each foot, okay? And now you're passing, opening. That one first. 2. Feet are right in line with each other. Heel is touching your toe. 4. This side's a little harder for me. 5. 6. If this is too much, you can just stand in the tandem balance. You don't have to do the arm movements. You could maybe turn your head. That's just changing that vision can challenge that balance too. Let's do 2 more. 9. 10. Stay in that same stance and do the around the world, we'll call it. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm wobbling. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. I'm going to show the seated version of this one next because I still want to challenge those of you sitting. You're going to hold your leg up the entire time and do 10 circles. Okay, so it's the endurance of that hip flexor muscle you're working on. Those of us working on our balance and standing, you're going to do the same thing, but now you're balancing on that. I'm standing on my right foot, pole in my right hand. You can have the opposite arm out. 10 circles. 1, maybe you do a toe tap. 3, 4, whatever version you want. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that leg down. Switching sides. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can tell my left foot's tougher than my right. Let's do it again. So stand on your other foot. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you're touching a wall. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last time. Switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you can't do 10 seconds, granted we were doing an extra task, but 10 is like a good number to be at. If you can get 30, excellent. But 10 is, when we test our patient's balance, 10 is like a good minimum number to be at if you want to practice. Okay? All right. Now we're kind of going to do a tightrope walk with our pole. Well, the pole is just something to hold on to while we do it, but I want to see you walk heel to toe. Okay? Probably 3 steps forward, 3 or 4, whatever you have space for, and then 3 or 4 steps backwards. Okay? But my heel and my toe are like this. They're pretty close. Okay? Go at your own pace. I'll kind of do it maybe 5 times forward, backwards. I'm not going to count because I know everyone's got different space they're working in. I think the pole actually makes it a little bit harder because it doesn't allow your arms to be way out here as you're doing it. And backwards. Okay. I think I've done twice. Okay. We have one more move in standing after this, and then if you're getting down to the floor with me, that's where we'll be after. Okay, everyone go one more time forward and backwards. Core nice and tight if you're really struggling. Okay, great. All right, so you can end that one. The seated version, we're still gonna be standing. The seated version is gonna be like a sideways lunge with a paddle, okay? So if you're seated, that's what it looks like. All right, in standing, we're gonna be doing a lunge, and we're gonna be holding that lunge. So this is your resting position with your legs straight, holding the lunge. We're gonna paddle 10 times, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really sink into that lunge. The deeper you go, the harder it is. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, get out of there. All right, feel it in those thighs. Other side. Get the lunge and paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Done with that. Grab some water, get your mats, meet me on the floor, okay? All right, we're doing all fours again, hands and knees. You can still participate in seated, okay? Or you're up at the chair, whatever level. I'll give people maybe 30 seconds here to get their mats out, get ready. Show me your cameras, I want to see who's doing all these. Oh, we got a lot of people on today. All right. So, again, if you're seated, hands are on your knees to start, and you're still coming up into that power posture, okay? Those of you on your hands and knees, get ready to join me. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Come on down, power up. So make it a spring off your knees. 2, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, our weight shift. Those of you on the floor, you are weight shifting forward and back, okay? I'm going to show a seated version because I feel like more people have trouble transitioning. So let's start our weight shift. Hands on our knees. You're still on the floor, go ahead. Come forward and back. 2 and back. 3, that's the seated, and back. 4 and 5, 6, 7, excellent. 8, it's so good to get weight bearing through your joints. 9 and 10. Okay. Come back to hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's do left side first. We're going to do 10 on the left. Open that arm up. Scoop under the right. 1. Open. 2. The seated version. Open. 3. Keep twisting. Open. 4. Open up towards the ceiling. Good. 5. Your chest should be moving. Chest opens. 6. Keep going on that floor. 7. Open. I want to see people sitting down. Let me see this move. 8. 9. Open. 10. All right, right side. I'm going to do this one on the floor. Up. Under. 1. Try not to sit back on your heels. Try to keep that weight in that hand in front. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right. Those of you on the ground should know this next one is that power transition step. So it's here to here, okay? Now how do I do that in sitting? If you're sitting, I want you to try to get your leg back and you're gonna bring it up, okay? So we're just mimicking that movement on one side, okay? We're getting a good stretch on that hip flexor. Okay, so let's do 10 on that right leg. Here we go. Bring it up. 1. Bring it down. 2. Your goal should be to get that ankle under that knee instead of like the knee too far forward. That's the wrong way, but I know sometimes we get stuck halfway. I think this is 5. Okay. Get that knee up. 6. Maybe you don't come up. Maybe you just do this portion and you stay here for 7. But if you can come up, do that extra bit. 8, or do it at the chair. Maybe you're here. 9. Good transition move. This is how you would get off the floor. 10. All right, other side. Finish up your 10 if you're not there yet. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, maybe use that move. Come up to a full stand. We're gonna roll up our mats and meet back in a seated position, okay? Give yourself a moment, get some water, and cool that heart, calm that heart rate down. Okay, great job. Hope you found ways to challenge your balance today. Feel nice and mobile. We're going to do a couple stretches to end here. Let's hold our power weight shift, okay? We've moved into it. Let's lean on one side and just hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you can, different versions of this, you either grab your armrests or grab the back of your chair, kind of puff that chest out. You're stretching that chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get a big arm across the chest. Pull just above your elbow towards you. Stretch through the deltoid here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for a tricep stretch, so you can be in front or you can be overhead, whatever your body allows. 2, trying to pull that elbow down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get a good spinal twist in. So grab your armrest, twist to the right. And other way. Twisting. Okay. Now we're going to do up with our arms. Breathe in. And cross. Breathe out. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. The last 5 if you want to come down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Good. Last one. Breathe in. And hands on your knees. Exhale. All right. That is